Alright. Okay, welcome back to Frieren Anime Review, episode number 12. This is going to be a redo of the previous video, which for some reason decided to fail to upload. I'm not sure what happened. I put upload, it looked like it was fully done by the time I deleted the video last night, but apparently it just abandoned the upload for some reason. I've never had this happen before, but okay. So, I was commented basically in the previous video on how to pronounce the name of the main character. I am pronouncing the main character's name based upon what I hear how the voice actors in the show pronounce her name. Frieren. Not like separate like the way this person basically had it. I go by basically what the voice actors say in the English dub for the show. That's simply put how I pronounce it. So please, do not correct me. I'm going by pronunciation. They have to pronounce it in the English dub of this really good anime. If you think it's not the correct pronunciation, tell the voice actors. Don't tell me. Or don't tell the voice actors who basically told how to pronounce it. Either them or, I don't know, ask Crunchyroll, hey, can you tell your voice actors how to pronounce this woman's name properly? I don't know. Do something. Don't put the blame on me. I'm going by how they pronounce the name. Okay? So, in these two episodes, we pretty much finish up the second round of the exam. So, they're all like gathered around. They basically strategize, okay, we need to deal with all these replicants. Her counterpart, is off in her room. And it is decided that Fern and the real Frieren will go take care of her. And Ubal, she of course basically just happens to come across this character, come across the replicant of Frieren, who is their proctor, who is very powerful and nearly murders several of the test takers. Someone gets stabbed by this replicant's hair, because apparently she's got sensitive hair. So Ubal eliminates her because it's shown in a flashback that she took on this other proctor, which the whole purpose of this other second round test was to see if anybody can move him while he's wearing this very protected cloak. She proceeds to walk up to him and slice him in half. Though she's immediately not allowed to pass anyways because she killed the proctor. And of course she is asked, like, how are you able to break the thing? She's like, simple. Her sister would cut cloth. It's similar to cutting cloth with combing scissors. And there's a joke about her cutting her hair, which of course basically in the manga that she's contemplating that too. So then of course eliminates that, and of course Lau and Raphael, who is Denkins, one of his teammates, they eliminate two replicants, and then they get wounded, and of course they have to escape. So throughout this, a small number get eliminated. They had 18 from the previous round. This one, I think they had about 4 or 5 basically had to drop out because of basically being one nearly died, and a lot of the other ones were just injured. So I'm guessing there's about 13 to 14 left. And, of course, Frieren and Fern do eliminate basically the replicant in a really good battle. It takes up basically almost the entirety of episodes 25 and 26. And with her eliminated, and of course there's a funny bit at the end, like, oh, we conquered the dungeon. We eliminated the little monster creating all these things. Yeah, and of course the other contestants are asked to deal with the replicants to distract them long enough for them to eliminate the person causing this. And they have no problem with this at all. No, they don't. Despite the fact, yes, the Warthal's group basically eliminated their own personal replicants. They have no problem with this at all because they want to all survive. Obviously. It's something that nobody protests at all. Like, hey, why do we have to do this? Or something like that. it was clearly explained to them, and they understood no problem. And of course, after they eliminate her replicant, they should eliminate the monster, and like, ooh, we conquered a dungeon, which means they all passed test. And we see her she's like crawling in one of these monster boxes, like, ooh, there's a grimoire inside, and this apparently has happened 3 times, but she keeps getting freaking stuck because of the monster. I thought this was so funny. I thought basically this would be like box. In the previous episode, apparently she was like when they show her collecting all the junk that she gathered up, she had a blue box, which was not a monster, surprisingly, because it was on the floor. This is basically like on a table, and like a little button. And apparently this is her hobby. She loves collecting this stuff, like magic balls, all this area. She loves collecting magic items. It's a hobby of hers. And of course, basically, they're going to go on the 3rd test, which will take up probably the last 2 episodes of the season. But I got to admit, this season is just proved to be a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed this. Now, the very next video, what I'll do after watching the next 2 episodes, will be the finale for now until whenever they do, when the next season comes out, which will be next year. Next time we replace this one for bench watching will be I'm in Love with Villainous. Yes, that one is next. I had plans of hoping doing Go-Go Lose the Ranger and Solo Leveling, but I figured though this one's taking me long enough. I figured though it might be better for me to save those for my next series. Probably my break with Dawn Brothers. I'll work on those too. Definitely. And Solo Leveling, I'm not done reading the original manga yet, so I'll basically watch that definitely when I go on my next break. I'll probably watch Go-Go Lose the Ranger first, then probably Solo Leveling. Maybe Solo Leveling's second season will be wrapped at that point. It's possible, but I'm not sure. So some might say, oh, just watch Solo Leveling. I want to go to a shorter anime first, because I'm almost going through a 28 episode anime, which for some people is not very long. It feels like it takes a while to get through, but I like going through shorter anime. I like 12 episode ones, purely because basically don't start taking very long to get through. And I get more done that way. That's the honest truth of the matter. I do like it sometimes, basically, with seasons are 2 episodes, but only if it makes sense to be 2 episodes. Like, if you're going to cram in four books of a light novel series in 12 episodes, I'm like, that may not be a good idea. I would basically stretch it a little bit more than that. A Frieren Season 3 is a good example of this. Adapting 4 light novels and adapted for 16 episodes, which I thought was a smart idea. A very smart idea. But that's something else altogether. Okay? So yeah, that's particularly a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the like button. Next up, the final 2 episodes of Frieren. Okay? Next video. Bye.